want to move over or make space, anything like that. Are there any chairs? Any chairs? Okay. I'll bring chairs in for you.
There's chairs here.
Oh.
There's no really where to put them.
Okay. Alrighty. Una más. You guys okay? Kevin, thank you so much. I love the rise and fall of that emotion.
Yeah.
These are all my incredibly talented friends. I really encourage you to follow them, look up what they're doing. They're amazing, and I'm always honored by their presence included in these events. And Nature the Muse happens in the fall-winter months here, and there's a fire flickering, and it's amazing, and we're usually freezing but warmed by the togetherness. So check that out. You guys can find my website, audreydavola.com. You'll see when Nature the Muse is happening again. Our last reader is another gorgeous creature I am stricken by every time I see her, Crystal Rivera.
Hello. Is that me or the world? This trembling. There's a garden out back full of copper stems and dollar napkin petals dyed red. This is my world. You're just sneezing all over it. A tree branch falls, my lightning, an inside-out leaf, your brain. I don't have a bite of sense, but look, I could tear the rain out with my fingers. I could fuck in public parks. This is my world. You're just shitting all over it. A professor asks, what is poetry? I was too busy to answer, taking a bunch of shit from the earth that day, but listen. In the garden out back, the tomato... This is a new one. In the garden out back, the tomato releases a chemical equivalent to a scream. My daughter Vine, also known as Love Vine, was a whirling dervish till she found her scented host. I saw her do it. Latching on to the ghost of tomato's breath in the garden out back where the whir of the world causes trembling. Thank you. Over 18 hours in bed, but moving 1,000 miles per hour. Guilt? Not really. In his bed, numbers tripled. I'd say I love you in the middle of it, and even faster, he'd come, and then I'd say it again, and again, an hour later, again, while he made us pancakes again, and yesterday, and 3 years now, and right now, again, and I'd say it over and over till we think we're over again, but please let me say it again, fingering the bookend of right now, saying it to myself right now, I love you right now, myself again. Alright. Dorothea Lasky says, poets should get back to saying crazy shit all of the time. Thank you for reminder, permission, this gift. I will now run 1,000 mile per hour high mast thing with a tail of bowerbird feathers on fire with a tail... Oh, shit, I haven't had a drink. This is the first. All right. Thank you for reminder, permission, this gift. I will now run 1,000 mile per hour high mast thing with a tail of bowerbird feathers on fire into a moon-like surface that is some prick's skull. Oh, my trifling tail, my very furious tail, so handsome, so blue in its thoughts towards a second, distant some. I will dream again and run another high mast thing into a moon-like surface unlike our own, which is made of sentimentality. I will force a fork into some heated source, all out of love for you. I will force a fork into some heated rock at its melting point, all out of love for you. I will inspect its beating, glorious red, and make a sculpture out of its stuff, all out of fucking love for you. I will sculpt you my heart, or better yet, my cunt. I will do this for science and art, but I will mainly do this for you. I like where this is going. I prefer melting things today, unlike yesterday when I was all about the unreported stabbings with coffee stir and the breaking of fragile wood like coffee stir, like the sensation of finger up the ass. My goodness, all of the time is time to talk crazy shit, like for instance, hey real estate boss lady, why the fuck am I learning about air rights? Do we not breathe the same air? Is your air more beautiful than mine? But this is not crazy shit, this is a serious serious question. All of the time is time to talk crazy shit like, I want to be a kangaroo. That's how badly I want 4 nipples, a pouch, a furry son. And the poem keeps going. I told Danny I wrote a poem today. He said, you're lovely. I feel less lovely and more like murdered earth after writing this poem. I feel like a vegetarian craving KFC after writing this poem. I stopped in the middle of the street to get to the next line of this poem. I said to Mercedes-Benz driver, do not crash into wild hair poet. I kept walking and walked into mother's lover, exiting our home while writing this poem. I got inside to the bottom of the steps while writing this poem. Mother said, what's taking you so long? I was quiet while finishing this poem. I got to the last line of this poem. I went upstairs. Nameless thing. My love's the uncut flowers of violent earth, grow on the skirts of volcanoes, a little like the Indian paintbrush with all its red, not quite. It's the nameless flower, the one leaning towards your ungloved hand. All roots curl when you finger gently the soft petal of this nameless thing. Who would have thought that I could reach that level of wet and not lose my handsome petals? Thank you.